Louisiana has lost roughly the size of Delaware to coastal erosion since the 1930s. Every 100 minutes, another football field of wetland disappears beneath the waves. These wetlands are not just habitat for wildlife. They are the natural storm barriers that protect New Orleans and its residents from devastating hurricanes and flooding. When wetlands erode, storm surges reach further inland, flood insurance rates climb, and the very culture of South Louisiana is threatened. The communities, the food traditions, the music, everything that makes New Orleans unique is tied to this land.
Today is Red Day, where all over the world, Keller Williams agents, almost 200,000 of them, stop everything they're doing and do community service where they live. This is a unique thing to happen in corporate America, and it's a unique thing to happen in New Orleans. We've done this every year since Red Day started, and when you take our number of agents and all the different charities we've visited, that impact across the years is such an incredible legacy for the people of this company, and it means so much to us.
Over the years, we've been privileged to connect with so many different nonprofits that are near and dear to our hearts and our agents' hearts. And this year, we're really excited to be able to elevate the work that Glass Half Full is doing. They're going to be installing these huge bio-islands in Bayou Bienvenue, which is right here in New Orleans. And it's going to help our coast buffer storm surges and in general, keep us safe.
Every day, we are asking the community to invest in New Orleans, right? We want people to buy here, we want people to invest here, and so to take a day off for me, I think it's like, we gotta put our money where our mouth is, and we need to invest in New Orleans. And so I think I'll spend a little sweat equity with some sandbags to try to protect the future of our coastline and protect the future of our wetlands, and ultimately our city and our community. Is really practicing what we preach that we're asking the rest of our community to do when they look at buying or investing in our city.
Starting in February, we started collecting glass here at the office. And so we would have had 10 different purple bins outside. And the idea is that we would publicly show that we are supporting coastal restoration in South Louisiana. It certainly has affected all of us. We have been through many hurricanes, not just Katrina, but even recently as of Ida. And we were looking at a partnership with an organization that was local, that was doing their bit in order to fight against coastal erosion.
It's important that we take a day off from work today to give back to our community. If we're going to try to sell people houses here, we want to be an active force in making this a better place. And it's important to give back to our community.
We're part of the community. We want to give back. Again, I think it's super important, especially for the generations that are behind us. I think that, hopefully that this will have a major impact on our coastline. And so, get involved.
New Orleans and coastal Louisiana is a really special ecology, culture, economy that a lot of people know and love, and we want to do everything we can for it to continue to be somewhere where people can live and enjoy their lives. And even though we're facing a land loss crisis, there are still things that we can do while we're here. So this is a small step, but an important step for people to be able to participate in helping.
It's better to give than to actually receive. So this project is meaningful because it actually is bigger than us. It helps Louisiana. And my little contribution means a lot because we're all doing it together collectively and it all adds up. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this, and go Louisiana and Keller Williams.
My motto is love where you live, and I love where I live. And when you love where you live, you got to do things to make sure that you take care of where you live. And that means by doing things like this to making sure that we can continue living here forever and ever and ever. So these are the kind of things we got to do. And sometimes
Money's not everything. Being where you live and having your moments with where you love that's everything.
We're trying to make sure that in the future we have something left over for like our kids and grandkids. And being in South Louisiana, like coastal erosion is like a huge thing. There was just a story on NOLA.com about how like we're above sea level and ones might disappear, and it's incumbent on all of us to do our part to make sure that we have something left over for the future generations. So come in and like helping out, and it also gives us the perspective to see kind of like what we're working for, to see how much work it takes, and it reinforces that we all need to do our part and work together.
The type of land that we live on requires care because it's not going to be here forever. It is a changing coastline, and even with that change, there are still steps that we can take to participate in stewarding this space, and that's what we're trying to do today.
Keller Williams New Orleans agents are literally helping build more land right in St. Bernard Parish. Agents, stop what they're doing. They're not using their cell phones right now. They're not answering client calls. They are focused on building land and helping the wetlands grow. It's an amazing day, and we're thrilled to partner with such an amazing company and nonprofit that is working to restore the wetlands across Louisiana.
Red Day on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sweating and putting sand in bags seems like a small volunteer effort, but when you think about the long-term impact and what it has on the coast for like even future generations, there's not many activities that you can do that matter more. Thank you all for participating in Red Day this year and what you've done for Glass Half Full.
There are so many ways that you can say you love a place, but there's so many more ways to show it. And to be able to contribute to our community and show how much we care in this way, it's everything.